I've been toying around with a tool called Lately.AI for the last 2 or 3 months, and it's got its pros and its cons. So what it allows you to do is take either long-form text, video, or audio. It will transcribe it. Mike mentioned Descript. Very, very similar in terms of Descript in that it'll take all the text, it'll read the video, turn all the audio into text, and then you can take that and you can put it into the machine. Now, this tool is not as good as I thought it was, but I found a way to make it better than what it is. So when you go in and you create that content in the form of a video, you also can take what it gives you from an AI perspective in terms of text, and you can run that through Chatbot to then clean it back up to make sure that it makes more sense before you do any submissions. Here's one example. The text that is in there was not anywhere near as clean as that because the AI only knows to take out small sections of text within those videos. So you can use this tool. I would highly suggest using other forms of AI with it to make sure that it reads even better. It took me probably maybe about a minute to run it back through AI, through Chatbot or ChatGPT, to clean it up and to make sure that it's going to get a further amount of push within the social media space. One thing I would say is do not let Lately schedule your content. It sucks. Yesterday I wound up pushing like 75 posts through, and when I did, it had them all like try to go out on the same day. So what I learned is if you hit save it for later, every single piece of content that you put into it, save it for later. Because then what you can do is you can go back into the tech. It's going to ask you which particular account you want to go to. Here's what it's going to look like. You see where it says schedule drafts. That's kicker. What you can do is you can go in and say, I want you to post 1 per day, 2 per day. I need you to go 3 times per week. If you use this functionality, this tool works. You just have to feed it a little bit better, as I mentioned, with the content, being able to make sure that you're tweaking the AI that's being used, that you're using to feed the machine. But if you use it from that standpoint, I believe you're going to be able to get the most out of it. So I posted it up. You can either post it to be scheduled right then and there. You can do it to where you're posting out 1 a day, multiple times a day. I like the program from that standpoint where if you have a lot of content and you don't have a team that can come in and take a video and chop it up into 10 pieces and then take each one, create a new thumbnail, create the content. That takes a little bit of time. So from that standpoint, it's pretty good. You just have to use it, utilize the technology pretty carefully.